Hello YouTube, I'm back with another My Little Pony review, and today I'm reviewing episode 5 of My Little Pony Tales called Stand By Me. Now I'm not entirely sure how accurate this is in terms of real court procedures. I presume it's probably pretty close. And the only reason I don't know is I've never actually been inside a court before. I've actually been close, I had jury duty, I was just outside, never got called in. It's hard to believe, I would have thought we had actually 3 cases to go on for that, but it never happened. So I'd say it's probably pretty close. I mean, I've seen little bits and pieces of how it's done, so I'd say it's pretty accurate. And it's also nice because Sweetheart is the only one that recognizes that Teddy is not the pony that he's somehow almost trying to convince them that he is. I mean, because Melody's pretty well a jerk almost the entire episode. She's boasting on her cassette player is, has all these bells and whistles, and Teddy breaks it, kind of almost ironically, because it's like, well, see, you got a million buttons, but you don't have one to fix it. Even though he obviously never meant to do it, he was just trying to help. He was actually physically trying to fix it, and then Melody gets even worse, going, oh, well, actually, no, it wasn't Melody, it was Bon Bon, I think it was like, oh, well, it's just like him to do that. And in fact, Melody was even going on so far and saying, oh, it's him or us. I mean, come on, that's pretty well douchebag central right there. That's not how friends should behave. At all. And Sweetheart's the only one, and she ends up winning over because even with the song, the song makes perfect sense in this because she's elaborating on how Teddy acts. I mean, it's not really how he acts at all. Now, of course, some may argue that, when Sweetheart says he's really not like that at all, that it's an animation error, it's probably not, because it's not. It's definitely not. Because if you actually watch it in the other languages, there's an echo, so you can clearly tell it's a thought. And besides, you can pretty well base it off of being a thought. Because, yeah, they do make animation errors, but what show doesn't? I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect project of any kind, so. And then the song's nice, and eventually in the end we find out that yes, Teddy never had anything to do with it. He just had some clues that, unfortunately, led them to believe that he was at fault. Because Mr. Tidwell actually had found it and put it in the Lost and Found. So Teddy was pretty well off the hook after that. I probably, just my personal 2 cents, I'd probably been like, told you I wasn't behind it. And Sweetheart actually had the right idea. Even she knew that was totally bogus what they were saying. She got the wrong word. She said speculation versus jumping to conclusions or the like, but she was on the right track. Even she was a lot more honest. But yeah, I'd actually support her. I think probably in terms of character, she's probably my favorite on the list. She's the good in people, although there's some people you're just not going to be able to get anything out of them at all. They're totally just bad. But obviously, even she's where most of us would probably assume they'd be like Melody and the others, where they would just simply, it's like, oh, he's a bully. He's always going to be a bully. Doesn't matter. But Sweetheart's like, he's bluffing. He's not really acting that way. It's just a tough guy thing. And we know that. We've seen that in later episodes because he's got a Teddy. He's got a secret. He's actually got a much softer side, literally speaking. So, yeah, that's my review on the episode.